Me and Melanie get on really well because we go out and we have a laugh and we just seem on the same wavelength.
You know your eyes got all sorts of little things.
I've got very sensitive eyes, and when I wear makeup, I get gout in my eyes, so I get it out.
And she picks them and she goes wangada with them in her finger.
She's fast.
And she's innocent, but really she is.
Oh, look.
On the night time, sometimes we go out. Me and Emma go out on a Wednesday night to this thing just down the road from us. Because we're a bit party animals, me and Emma.
We're the party animals, we are.
Party
animals.
animals,
Out every
definitely.
Wednesday.
Like to have fun. Live life for the moment.
We get dressed up on a Wednesday night.
Got money, spend it, why save it? Me and Emma get on really well. I get on well with all of them, but I can really relate to Emma sometimes because she's a really nice girl.
The girls don't know this yet, right? But when the Haagen-Dazs went missing when we were living together, it was me and Melanie Brown, we ate it all.
There was arguments about getting in the bathroom and things like that, but
overall it was quite fun.
We used to argue about being on the phone, and she'd say, get off that phone, and then she'd be on it for 2 hours, and I'd be going, get off that phone!
We used to be engaged all the time.
Jerry.
She's quite mad actually.
Yeah, Jerry's
We love her, right? Like Melanie thinks. Because she always did the washing up. Yeah.
And the cleaning, didn't she?
Yeah.
She never takes sides in an argument. Very logical and sensible, very centred. Doesn't like to kind of follow anyone. She's just like down the middle, straight.
When we used to live together, me and Mel used to eat a korma every Friday night. It would be our thing. That was
and the phone would ring and I'd nick all her naan bread and nick all her chicken balls.
And I'd go, hold on, I didn't eat that much, I'm sure I didn't.
It doesn't matter, you know, you can all nod your head to the same good groove.
But hopefully, you know, I mean, even if you don't really like the music, I've got a grinner on, or even if you don't like us.
I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Together, do you share a house?
We don't now. We
used
did for about 9 months, yeah,
Right.
we lived together. It was girls behaving badly.
Yeah, I can tell she's troubled.
Worse than me, this one, but it's just I'd probably get blamed for it, because I've got the loudest laugh.
Throw in the frisbee.
Okay, I'm ducked in, Now tell me this.
I'm injured.
What's it like all this newfound stardom then?
Later, because I'm tired. Any fool can sing.
Yo hablo español porque mi madre es de España, de Huesca, pero yo es media inglesa.
Pero no somos la versión femenina de Take That. Somos Spice Girls, 5 chicas que quieren echar unas risas y que escriben sus propias canciones.
I was saying the Wiltshire though, you were saying the Beverley. I got stranded by myself. Yeah, it's just too bad.
We put her in the other side of the hotel.
It's quite cool though.
Demandez, ils ont écrit toutes les chansons. Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent exactement projeter en écrivant toutes ces chansons? Ils ont dit le pouvoir de la femme. Première des choses, c'est très important. C'est très important, ça. That's right, Carol. So far, the National Lottery Charities Board have allocated £478 million to nearly 7,000 projects across the country. 2,000 have been £500,000.
If you put 2 and 2 together, you will see what our friendship is for. Oh.
Excited. That's excited I am.
So we're going to have a laugh as well, that's what we mainly...
Why do you think you're so successful?
I don't know. I don't think you can say it's because of this or it's because of that. Do you know what I mean? Things happen, and I think this is Spice Girls' little adventure.
No,
We've taken a lot of people with us. Can you see my shoes there? I've just got them. They're crazy.
As soon as I met the girls, it was just like that. It was bam. It was like fate because it worked so well together. As soon as I hadn't met Melanie before in my life, and Melanie B, and we clicked straight away.
Mel's not scary.
I'm not
Who's scared of Melanie?
Nobody should be scared of me.
She's not scary at all.
I am.
So am I, mate.
Our country, depends on these people who are talking about a pop group.
And we're a mixed bag as well, you know, we've all got completely different opinions.
This is what we're all going to look like. So I'm in silver, Emma's in like purple, rosy cheeks and lips.
Emma being full as usual.
Voila. This woman's well said. You'll bombard her. Can't beat it.
Right.
I've got a bigger bum than everyone.
No.
I'm practicing
practically naked anyway.
So
You don't think
so
you take it off?
a quick glance over your shoulder and then to each other.
All right. Right, so look, a quick
naughty.
glance and then we look at each other.
Then you look at each other and say,
then we look at each other.
look what we've done.
We have travelled the world. Yeah, and I'm not from London, you know.
And I'm not from Leeds, you know.
That's good! Do it again! That's it. I find that hysterical. I think your dad would have shot that at me. What are they doing now?
Very good. Let's make sure we get the next setup. Excellent.
And we get to experience all different types of life. And to be at this age and to be able to do that is quite amazing.
No, it's been great. It's been
Have I got a pen or a bogey on my nose?
No, I think you're fine.
No, she's
just a
got
bit
a pen on her
a bit of
nose.
ink and it's gone.
I'll put
You're
pen
all
on my
sorted.
nose.
You're all sorted out and you look.
Oh, it's from this. I've been going like that.
Can I just tell you something, right, all you lot? Emma has a new accessory.
Yeah, this is... Yeah!
She's got pierced.
This is an exclusive. I've been pierced.
Is it something that we'll be able to see on the ozone?
Look, my ears.
It's a bit out of the ordinary, this one. It's
Very out of the ordinary for Emma.
First time I've had my ears pierced.
Really? Did Mel B put you up for that? Did she?
No, I went on my own.
But you know what the funny thing is, right?
Did it all on my own.
Although she's baby spy, she's quite well hard. We had injections all
I was the
yesterday.
only one that didn't scream.
I thought we're going.
Yeah, but it was fine. No, but guess who screamed the loudest?
I've got
Mel B.
Mel B.
It's always the same.
We used to have little things like jungle night. Me and Mel used to have in the kitchen because the other two, Jerry and Victoria, hated jungle music. So they used to shove us in the kitchen, shut the door, and we used to dance around to our music. And then me and Mel used to also go to a local disco, which was, you know, it was like £1 a drink and £1 to get in because we were on social security, so we didn't have much money. And then we used to have a korma night on a Thursday, and the others used to go down the gym, and me and Mel used to scoff our chicken kormas. We wanted to come out not to be seen as this slick, you know, all-together band. We just wanted to have fun, and it was one take, and it was good, and it was cool. You know, I know our mothers were always behind us, whatever we wanted to do. You know, and it's been around for years and years.
How can you talk seriously with that bottle in your hand, Bunton?
It's all right, Jenny's not coming up now.
Di essere sullo stesso livello, di essere paritetici, quindi uomini e donne sullo stesso piano, caro Giancarlo. Queste ragazze sono, capito, sono...
Okay, what's the spiciest thing you've done since becoming rock and roll stars?
Are we rock and roll stars? Well,
you've got
might not be quite rock and roll, but when we went to Nelson Mandela's house, you know when you go to somebody's house like that, you just have to nick something. Well, we did. So we thought we can't nick an ornament or anything like that, so we nicked the bog roll. And Emma nicked some pebbles out of the plant pot. And we kind of wrapped them all up and gave one each. So that's definitely rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's quite made me laugh when I was like,
And we told him. We told him as well.
I read a lot about sort of like the commercialization of the Spice Girls, the Spice Girls candy bar.
Hey,
Come on. What is the real deal with that? How many projects have you guys got going on?
When we did the stunt course, I mean, after that, we actually had a massive mud fight because it had been raining in the water.
I'll tell you what was really nice about this movie. Like everything we do, you know, we've got lots of ideas, and you know, at the end of the day, it was like 5 little girls living out their fantasies. You know, to get, you know, everyone. Remember when you're a little girl and you dress up in your mother's wardrobe? It was like that. I'm sure even you boys did that. But you know, when we did that scene when we're doing the spoofs of all the other characters,
I think that was the most important thing for us.
Lo más importante es interpretarnos a nosotras mismas, pero a veces exageramos un poco.
Which one of you is the most intellectual?
Me! I think Jerry's pretty intellectual.
Jerry.
Oh, thank you, Jerry.
Definitely not Melanie. Jerry.
Right. I gotta do lots of reading, so throw big words out.
And to be scary, you have to have a bit of a mouth on it.
Quita la ropa. Take your clothes off. Oh.
let's get naked!
Get your kit off, Katie!
Oh. on a minute.
What's going on?
Don't really know. That's bad boys. Jim, Christian, Rob, Carmine, a steakhouse.
What about
It's a
Lulu?
cow. Lulu, you're in the wrong place.
What did you all get up to, Mel? What did you do?
Well, I went on holiday with Emma, and we stayed in this lovely big house in Tuscany. And then we just relaxed. We only had about 5 or 6 days, so it was really like time to just stop and go, boom.
And same with Mel C as well. We'd go out shopping or go and, you know, she'll take me out on adventures, which is quite nice. She'll make sure I go and sunbathe down the beach or, you know, stuff like that, where me and Mel B would sit in bed all day. You know, so you have different relationships, which is really nice.
Number 10 is one of my favourite artists, Joe, with Don't Want to Be a Player. This is very personal, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you're saying you're a player?
I mean, no, not that player. I'm not a player.
You're a player.
Oh, no.
Wannabe! This is the song that kicked us off, the Spice Girls.
Tell us the story.
In actual fact, it did get banned in some part of India because it was very cold and skin was protruding.
And Melanie's nipples were...
There's no need to go that far. I just said skin was protruding.
Can we do the hidden talents now? Okay, so we're gonna start with you, Mel B. Yeah. Why me? Because we're gonna start with you.
Melanie can play the drums.
That's right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. You're a drummer, let's go. Baby Spice, come here, man. All right, come on. Come on, I don't know if you can do it, though, because, let's go over here.
I know what you have to do.
What is it? Oh,
eat.
Sure.
What have I got to do?
Oh, just follow me and I'll tell you, all right?
Eat sweet.
So, I don't know if you can do it, though, because you've got, like, this little outfit on. But, I heard you, like, you know, some sort of martial arts.
Oh, yeah. This is a punch.
Okay, do you want to put my hands up like this? You want to put my hands up here? Ooh, ooh. Oh,
wow. Ooh, that wasn't very good. I think we need to do a high kick.
Okay. What's the most you've ever dropped on a shopping spree? The most. Come on. You can tell us in pounds and I'll figure it out in Canadian dollars. What's the most?
I wouldn't like to say because my mother will go mad with me.
Come on.
No, she's not saying. I'm not letting her.
No, I wouldn't like to say.
A lot of money? Okay, was it like...
A lot.
We've had buffalo, we've had reindeer, we've had crocodile. What else have we had?
Cow's tongue.
You've just been sick up.
Monkey's balls.
But me and Mel B, we try anything.
We do. We're the eaters of the band.
Emma, if you were a man, who would you snug? Mel B, Mel C, or Victoria?
Okay, well, it'd probably be Mel B then, because she's got a tongue pierce, and I'd like to see what it felt like.
Feel it, man. They have felt it. I have snogged all of you.
Yeah. So, there you go.
The thing is, you just hear all these, like, there was some, like, stories like that you were fighting all the time.
No.
And then you'd smacked her and you said, that's it, I'm leaving. That's what people
we have had a fight, but we all...
How could she have hit Joe?
How could you ever hit anyone, eh?
I don't know. When the moment takes you and the temper's rising high, who knows?
You want to get some blood on the
life?
In Europe, I did quite a lot of partying. Me and Mel B.
The band.
The dancers.
And the hair and the makeup and us. It was a real kind of party. As for babysitting, I don't think I'd give them to Melanie or Emma.
Well, I'm not babysitting then. They're going to regret that because no one else will look after it.
Is there anybody from Leeds here?
Hold on a minute, Melanie. When we were in Sheffield, she kept going, Northerners.
The Leeds crew is here!
Are we? We are! On our way to Wembley. Da, 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 da. Hey! Da, 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 da. Hey! Rude as well. Come on, up. I tell you what. Melanie, you're heavier because you got should we change your name? You know, like, she's not Mel B anymore. Mel G. She's Mel G.
I'm Mel G, man. Word.
Word.
Come on then.
What? Tonight! I'm up!
But what do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
A kebab.
That's what I want.
I fancy chips.
Or Kentucky
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Gonna feel like chicken tonight.
Like chicken tonight.
Excuse me, ladies.
What?
Should we ask them what they want?
Oh.
What do you really want?
Okay. You know Melanie's having a baby. I think she needs to go to the toilet all the time because she keeps going missing.
I do remember reading about that actually once or twice.
So she's having a wee. So we have to wait for Mel.
Come on, Mel, what are you doing?
My bladder is now empty.
Oh, I'll tell you what, what's it time for, Mel?
Hey!
What? What's it time
What's it time for, Melanie? Come on!
Get on with it!
All right. It is time
To make the floor burn!
So Mel.
I actually bought her,
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, we got you
Poster.
Romeo and Juliet poster
Yeah.
that she could ogle over on a night. Did you actually put it up anywhere?
Put it up for him now. Yeah, I did. No, on the back of my door.
What, since he went fat? Sorry, Leo.
Oh, he's not.
Get in the gym.
If you had to watch the Jerry documentary again all the way through,
Right.
all 12 hours of it, or the Mel G documentary, which one would you enjoy most?
Oh, probably Mel's. It's very upbeat and fun, wasn't it?
Because she's your pal.
She's my pal.
I went into Emma the other day and I just thought she looked a bit lonely. I think she's missing you.
Well, I've been away, actually. I've been
Yeah.
away for 4 weeks. Mel's been living in LA for like 3 months.
Yeah,
Vicky's
she's got
been
the
like
baby.
backwards and forwards going on holiday and stuff, so she has been a bit by herself. But she's been out partying, that one. She's out partying, kind of living it up. She is. It was in his house. No, but we did get a bit naughty and nicked loads of toilet roll, but you can't go to somebody's house like that and not come out with souvenir. Me and Emma were like that. Nick the toilet roll, and then he had this plant with a few false stones, and she nicked some stones, and we wrapped it. It's not sympathetic. We wrapped the stone up in the toilet roll and gave one to our makeup artist and our driver, who were all waiting outside, who couldn't get a bit of the action.
What are you responsible for in?
Well, I do a lot of the charity bits and, you know, sort of all different stuff. We all take our different...
the coordinating?
Yeah, and just, you know, saying, right, this is what's coming today and, what, you know, should we do this part or, you know, and with the tour as well, like, you know, Mel goes around screaming at everyone.
A big shout going out to my bestest friend, Mel G. Now, I wanted to play you this. But that was too risque for you family viewers, so instead I'm going to play you this. It's Melanie G and Missy Elliott, I Want You Back. I'm the M to the E-L-B. That was Melanie G and Missy Elliott with I Want You Back.
Mine was better than yours. La, 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 la. Look, that's freezing.
Every day I wake up and I just think, yeah, I'm going to see the girls, and we have a laugh. Because we are really, really abusive to each other. Throughout any kind of rehearsal, whether it's singing, dance, are really abusive to each other. So you wake up thinking, right, what can I say to Emma today? Or I'm going to call her this. This is my word for it all day, and we really annoy each other, as well as getting the work done. So it's like playtime in a playground.
Fight, 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 fight!
She wears heavy tits.
Show
Do you know what? You're so out of order.
Shut up.
Stop moving. Keep going.
All right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Follow you down.
What do you do?
She loves me.
We had an omelette today.
And we feel sick.
And we feel really sick.
That word.
Omelette. Feel a bit sick. That's my baby.
Go.
We've got another one for you, off one of our old albums, and it's a bit rocky, and all that. So I think you might know it actually. In it,
Mousy, you better step to me right now.
Oh, baby.
We've just got a bit of a problem. Melanie's boobs are falling out of her top.
Hi, because we're doing dance rehearsals for our video, which is tomorrow, and we do know the dance steps, but we've forgotten it, so we did them quite a while ago for the Brits. And Melanie keeps getting them wrong, so we've had to come 2 hours to make sure she knows them. Because I'm very good, I know them all.
We're joined now by a very quiet and reclusive lady that needs no introduction. It's Mel B! Oh, you're always so quiet and laid back and chilled out.
I don't know what's going on today.
You're going to let it all out.
Yeah. Pom-pom off this girl, I'm going to give her it back.
Okay,
thanks.
Then come back and do email questions, because I've got one here from Daniela Sheldon from Harrogate in North Yorkshire. She said, where did you film your new video and who thought up the dance routine?
I filmed my new video in Dartford in this old desolate power station, freezing cold. And I have a choreographer who's 19 called Tony. I plucked him out of a club and he's kind of choreographed everything.
Is it true as well that all the dancers were from Leeds and stuff?
Not all of them, but a lot of them, because we kind of held the audition together.
We like that.
It's true that we went down to the audition and we had to audition all these men.
Yeah, but we know why you were down there.
It was
big
down there. We were having a good look.
Having a good look at the legs. Yeah, of course.
I have one here, Laura Goldthorpe from Wigan, which is in Lancashire.
Wigan!
As you're famous for being scary spice, what scares you the most? She asks.
Well, actually, spiders and probably mice.
Yeah, we know.
Spiders and mice.
Yeah.
Not rats?
Well, no, spiders and mice. It has to be the mice.
Rats do it for me.
Right, I've got a question from Maria. Where is she from? She hasn't put where she's from, but she said, what is your favourite Spice Girls song, like our old albums?
Stop.
Really? I did.
What reason? Motowny. We like a bit of that.
We love a bit of Motown.
It does like actually, you are quite cute.
Thank you.
Now I'm kind of close.
I don't like the surprise in your voice. Actually, you know.
You know some people are different on TV and then you see them in real life.
Do I look a bit rank on television or something?
Yeah, slightly. A bit of a bow out, but, you know, up close.
It's OK, I know
He looks cute, doesn't he?
I have woof-woof tendencies.
Don't you think, young lady? All the girls think so.
They've been given lots of sweets to say that.
No, they haven't.
I'm going to move on anyway.
No, don't.
And it's from Anya Wilcox from Worthing, and she says, do you have any plans for a solo tour?
Well, my album's out on the 2nd of October, so I want to see what the reaction is like, and then hopefully I'll be doing a few gigs next year, and hopefully Spice Girls will be. With our album. That's out on the 5th of November.
Well, leading on from that, this is from Darren Miller from Chester.
Darren Miller.
He says, what's the new solo album going to be like?
Solo album? Very R&B, very kind of cool, chilled, laid back. And it's very kind of, I've expressed myself, I've laid my heart out on the line.
Will it have all your singles that you've released
already? Brilliant album.
Will it have all your singles that you've released already on it?
Yeah, it's got I Want You Back, but not Word Up.
Cool.
Because I didn't really like that.
Did you not?
No, it's all right, but I didn't want to.
I wanted to see you more in the video.
But I was like 10-ton Tessie. They wanted me to walk, and I was like doing a big waddle.
But your face
all I could do was sit. You know when you get to that stage?
I suppose. Beanie, beanie. Right, our next question is, what is your favourite track from the new Spice Girls album?
It would have to be, what's that love one you did? What's that?
You don't know the names of their own songs.
No, the love thing.
How does that work?
Describe our own love.
You don't know either!
Something we wrote with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis about love.
We wrote Oxygen.
Oxygen?
Oh,
see,
yeah.
We do know.
We do.
What's your favourite
Mine
one?
is probably Holla. That's the single.
That's the one you did at the Brits.
Holla,
yeah.
come on.
And I saw Cat dance along to that one at the Brits.
Nice.
Come all the way back. Bless. Right, I've got another one here from Vinnie McCluskey from Plymouth. Very cool name. How many tattoos have you got and why did you get them done?
She got a new one!
That's nice.
I had it done 2 days ago, so it's a bit raw.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's lovely.
Was it
done
sore?
here.
Was it sore?
Yeah. I was in pain.
Did someone come along and hold your hand, or did you?
No, I was just... I was actually biting a lollipop and saying quite vulgar words.
She always asks for a lollipop when she's...
Yeah, but it did hurt. And my mum goes, what a lovely swan. I'm like, it's not a swan, it's a phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Tribal phoenix. Check out the muscles, man.
Oh, she's been training. She's been training.
They're good.
And she's got a six-pack.
Yeah.
Come on, get it out.
All right.
Come on, get it out. Look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mel B and a six-pack.
So let's have a look at her brand new video. Here it is. It's Mel B and Tell Me.
Oh, you played it?
We enjoy working together. We love it.
It was great. You know, she's a pro at doing her presenting. She's brilliant.
We're more than friends now. We are like proper sisters. It's mad.
She's my mate, and she's my babysitter as well now.
A little bit of violence, not to mention some sharp dance moves and lots of thumpy music from your favourite glam muffins.
Hey, we're having a blowout, Spice Girl style-y.
With Cindy
No way.
Lauper. Cindy Crawford joke.
It's going to be hotter than Mel B's outfit.
I have got a few hairs, so it is pretty damn hot in there. And as well, we are going to unite those modern celebrities with you, the fans.
Yes, there's of course us, and there's also a lovely woman called Cindy Crawford.
Who's a really lovely model.
With moles.
And she got moles, beauty spots.
Yeah.
Beauty spots. Back to Spice Girls. I love you.
I love you.
And the hits are sticking like, what was that I was going to say? The hits are sticking like flies round doo-doo, so keep tuned.
It's going to be fun and breezy for hours and hours. But up next is the wonderful Mel B. We're going to scrutinise her solo career on the All Essential Information.
Wow. You remembered all of that. You're high five, man. You're good.
Hi. Sure fit.
I know we have to say hi together.
Oh, okay.
Hi. I'm Melanie B.
And I'm Emma.
And we are here today to give you a perfect pop day. Your perfect pop day and our perfect pop day.
It will be, perfect, because we're going to play lots of pop tunes.
Yes, pop-tastic.
Pop-tastic, man. Next, we have got the whole Spice story. It is all...
Wait a minute, can we just check it? Wait.
I did that really good, then.
Go on, go on.
With all the essential information
that you require to know.
for the Spice story.
Do you remember that John Paul Gaultier thing I had? That was like an Indian squaw cloth thing. And I really thought
What about your Spider-Man outfit as well? Your cat suit.
Oh,
it was
Dangerous
cool.
Brian.
It was really cool back then, but now if you looked at it, you might think.
I really like that.
She used to have this cat suit, it was a whole all-in-one.
with all different colours, and then she put her hood up and take her ears out like that. And she looked like
it was lycra as well.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Mine was that yellow butterfly dress, do you remember? It was awful. It was a yellow...
I can't remember it.
It was a yellow dress with butterflies, and then someone on EastEnders had it on.
What
makes me holler? Melanie makes me holler.
I tell you what makes me holler is when, I'll tell you what makes me holler.
Yeah.
When Phoenix has done a poo, right, in a nappy, and I don't know if she's done what, but I can smell it, and I stick my finger in to check, and it comes out with doo-doo on it all under the nail. Not a good look. That's what makes
horrible.
me go, whoa.
And big things make me holler. Boats. I'm scared of boats.
No, she's, what was it? Whenever we used to go to the airport together, she'd go, ah! Because there'd be a big plane there and a big plane there, and she'd be like that, oh my God, oh my God.
Police have saved me. It's a really strange phobia, but anyway, next question.
It is strange, but you can get help for that.
Do you think?
Yeah. I help you overcome it. Mind you, you've got a few big things in your life. Yeah.
As if I didn't know we
I'm just checking, you know. Oh, I'll tell you what makes me holler. Her eye boogers. She gets them out, right? And normally, you have an eye booger, fine, you flick it away.
Oh, yeah.
She does this. And she goes, look, everyone. And she twangs it. I mean, there's nothing there now, obviously, but you can imagine seeing somebody twang something like that.
And then I wipe it on her jeans.
Yeah. Is the first time the four of us have done an album together. I mean, the last two albums have been with five of us, so we've had a chance to really concentrate and all four of us sing, you know, properly.
Yeah.
I just think now, it's like we really do egg each other on more now. Because I used to be able to cop out and go, I can't do high. I just can't sing high. Whereas
I know I'd have to do it, but now I'm like, no, Melanie, go and do it.
And you've been singing low.
Yeah.
We kind of mixed and matched and swapped about a bit.
Even though we are different elements and we are very, you know, different people, when we come together, we're the same and it works. Fantastic. We're individuals, but when we come together, it just goes right into place.
It's like feng shui. You need all four elements to feel comfortable.
Yeah. We're really busy with this Spy stuff, and we're still really busy with individual stuff. Like, you know, I'm finished with my album. Mel B's album's out at the moment. You know, so it's all quite hectic.
Well, I think personally, that's one thing that was a natural progression that all of us did. I mean, it was not a thing really that we even sat down and said, right, in the year, whatever, you go off and do this. It just kind of happened. And, you know, with Melanie going off and touring, doing her stuff, it gives everybody a bit of downtime. And it's like, well, let's, you know, do a bit of this, do a bit of that, presenting. And I think it's a really natural thing for us all to do. And because we're all workers and we like to keep ourselves busy as well as relaxing, you know, it's like, itchy feet.
Itchy feet.
Itchy feet. When we come together, it just happens. There's no explanation or back history work that you do. It's just when we're together, it's like, zzz,
yeah,
and it just comes alive. It's part of our lives. It's not that we sit there and preach it and say to people, we're living proof that, you know, girl power's still there. I mean, I'm a single parent mother. Emma's very, very independent. We all work together. We sort out our own stuff. You know, it's about being, I don't know, headstrong and believing in yourself and, you know, knowing what you want out of life and expecting the best for yourself.
And it's not that we hate men, we love them.
I love men.
It's just that, you know, we are stronger now and have our own beliefs. We don't follow everything that a man says.
We all had a different view as to what song we were going to release first.
Yeah.
And then we all decided Holler. And then a few, I mean, I know I got a bit cold feet about it. I'll never forget making a phone call to Emma saying, Emma, come on, what do you think? It's down to you. Do we go with this song or this song? And she went, oh no! And then she went, no, it has to be Holler. And we're all like, yes, right, well, let's just go for it. And if anything goes wrong, we just blame it on Emma.
On me. Because the thing is, you know, when we all make a decision, that's usually the right one. And so I think it's best that we stick to it. And then it's our fault, nobody else's. Yours too.
No, you were the one that was saying, no, come on now, doesn't matter what anybody says, let's just stick with this one.
Yeah.
This is the one we said from the beginning, let's not kind of, you know, get all flaky about it and worried. Because it is important, you know, we have been away for quite a while in the public eye, so the first song that we're going to release is going to get scrutinised, loved, hated, whatever. So we have to be 100%.
The message is that there is so much, like, there is horrible things going on outside the world, and you have to watch it every day and stuff like that. But for us, we just kind of you have to let love, you know, take you wherever you want to go, and believe in yourself and trust yourself and kind of go with it and try and wash them other horrible things away.
And I'll tell you what I also like about that song is it does openly say, well, what if that happens, or what if that happens, you know, where will I be? And the chorus is the kind of just let love lead the way vibe. Since we brought out Wannabe, I mean, I know it's a bit, we don't really talk about it that much, but every now and again it does crop up with one of us. It's like, since we released Wannabe, people have been saying, the press, oh, they'll never release a second single. Oh, they'll never release the first album. Oh, they'll never release a second album. It's been a constant thing. It's like even now, oh, they'll break up after this third album. It's like, come on, we've been doing it for 5 years. We're still here. We're still doing what we're doing. And we've got the pleasure of being able to go off and do our own thing, as well as still being a rock-solid band, which I think people can't comprehend that.
Why can't they just enjoy what we do, our albums, you know? It'd be so nice if the press said, oh, you know, we're looking forward to this next album, and saying, oh, after this album, they're definitely breaking up. It's like, oh.
They always have to have an angle.
Why everything have to be so negative? It should be, you know, positive. People are always saying, we're going to split up, and we're going to be around for a long time.
So I think people forget, as a group, we're not only friends and Spice Girls, we have a business together, we're business partners, and we advise each other and we constantly support each other.
Yeah.
So there's all that involved into what we are to each other professionally and personally. And kind
also,
of overlap.
As friends, do you know what I mean? That is one of the main things forever, because we're friends. Whether, you know, we don't do another album for a while, it doesn't mean we're not Spice Girls and together. Quite happy at the moment.
We are. Bit stressed, but happy.
And getting it.
Getting it real good. Life, that is. We're getting life.
Hi.
Hi! Hello. Oh, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Good to see you. We got you a present. Hi!
Hi!
How are you?
Fine, and you?
His tongue. Oh, we've got the same.
Yeah.
Because it's so rainy in London, we got you a Spice Girl umbrella.
Is that a present for me?
Yes.
Yes, we have to sign it for you as well. We've got to sign. We haven't signed it.
Haven't we? Sit down.
I know you love Swiss.
Where's mine? I'm joking.
It's coming.
Oh, you're cool, man. But I'll take them back for Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
What have you got?
That's the ball that goes on the end. That is better. Look at that. Have you got one in?
No.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's
It is so different colours. Thank you very much. Mwah.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
So much.
I want to put that back.
I'm really stressed, you know.
Why are you stressed?
Because
You've got no reason to be stressed.
Thank you very much.
Mel? No, I've sucked enough lollipops today.
Where are the other girls and what are they doing?
Melanie has just got back from New York. Oh no, Melanie's in New York doing some Spice promotion for us, and then
And Victoria is in Manchester with her baby, and because she's been working quite hard doing stuff for Spice as well, and Spice is all right. And she's so she's busy as well, but you know, we're here. We're the best ones.
So what are your plans for the future as a couple?
Big house, baby on the way, you know.
Do you have any plans? Are you going to go for your honeymoon?
Not yet, happy darling. Haven't thought about it yet.
Okay, can we see the ring, please?
Which finger is it?
I think maybe you should kiss him.
I think so.
Let's have a kiss then. No.
Great.
That was on the lips, Mel. I think you should now. Let me film it. Come on.
Pretend you're marrying me now. Come on.
On the lips.
Pretend you're marrying me.
So when's the date planned for then? Of the marriage?
14th of February, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, and are you very much in love?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Have you got a baby on the way at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
And can we have a kiss, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Great. You love talking about sex.
Do I?
Yeah. But are you as good as you say? In bed.
Well, the last time I checked myself, I was about 11 out of 10. And I could have gone down a bit because I'm a bit rusty after a couple of days of having none. But you just never know.
You know one sentence. Où est le gars?
Oh, I know that.
Où est le gars?
But it's not. It's not.
Je m'appelle. Tenez à la gauche, tenez à la droite.
Great. But où est le gars is not very correct. You must say où sont les gars? Où sont les gars? Où sont les mecs?
You see, it's just being taught, isn't it?
Où sont les mecs?
See, but I know straight on, right and left.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, où sont les mecs?
Où sont les mecs?
I'm here. I can't believe I'm close to you.
Oh, look, you're very close.
Do we look a bit plastic?
I met your
Oh, the Madame Tussauds.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I think yours is the best. Everybody goes, right, everybody take a position, everybody else in a normal position, and I have to do that. And it took me ages, because you have to actually stand in your position while they measure everything on your body.
Yeah, and you have to stand there. I was bent as well like that for 3 hours. No.
I've got jaw lock.
Yeah.
It's been lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
really
it's been
lovely.
really nice. Thank you so
We've
much.
come all the way from France. We say hello to all the French people
Thank
and the
you
French
so much.
fans.
Because she said you were raunchy. Well, she's come in tonight with her daughter, who you babysit for, Phoenix G. Please welcome Mel B.
That's nice. Thank God. I thought she was going to wee on you or something. You've got a sweet for Emma, haven't you?
Yeah. Emma babysits, doesn't she, for Phoenix G?
Oh, God, I'm really teary.
That'll do it. Bring a baby on.
Now, when you first met Emma, I know she had a bit of a shock, didn't she? Because she was waiting at a train station, is that right?
Yes,
I
I
did. To meet the other four.
Yeah,
and what happened?
So I thought, I don't know what I'm expecting here. I just, you know, there's a few girls coming on, that's the... And then, when these four came, it was like, that's them! It was like, you could just tell.
We were like, that's her! She's there with Mum!
It was really funny. You just see big hair, you know, it's very funny.
She has got a present for you. What she
got
gave
it.
you to you?
Look, thank you.
What's that? That's nice.
Lolly.
A lollipop.
Me and Phoenix share lollies quite often, don't we?
What was it like when you were living together? What was it like?
Madness.
5 girls brought together like that.
But we had our thing where we'd stay up late on a night and make, like, scrambled eggs and beans. That was it.
But that's all
and we thought you were really naughty.
Yeah.
Everyone else had gone to bed and been all healthy.
And then they used to get up in the morning for the gym, and me and Mum would be in bed till really late.
Did you ever think that it wasn't going to happen for you? Was there a time when you thought it wasn't?
I think it wasn't. We didn't really question each other like that. It was like an unforbidden thing that we didn't talk about. It was just like we all deep down had a feeling something was going to happen, but we never spoke about that, did we?
I think we were more positive, and you know, if anything went wrong, then at least we had each other, and we didn't really think about, you know, the bad things. We were just positive and carried on and worked hard, really.
Tremendous energy. I mean, that was the thing, because it was 3 years later when Wannabe happened.
Yeah.
And suddenly, from nowhere, you were known around the world.
I know. It happened very fast, didn't it?
How weird was it, though? Was it?
But we were kind of in the eye of the eye of the storm. Is that what they call it? So we were quite calm. We didn't realise the chaos that we were creating, really.
Yeah, I think it was just mad. It was so fast and so exciting that you didn't actually think about the weirdness that was going on.
It's not normal. She's going, she can't talk. She's very well educated. She goes to nursery and she speaks very well.
She speaks normal.
She does.
And are we going to hear more of the Spice Girls?
Yeah,
of course.
We're going to do some more stuff, but not this year. Why do you keep on doing that? Say hi,
She's
everyone.
enjoying her lolly.
Thank you very much for bringing the lolly on, and thank you, Mel B.
Thank you.
You are not splitting
No,
up.
we are not. I mean, we talk about touring and stuff, but it's also been nice. We've been able to socialise, as go to the cinema. I've been with Phoenix and Melanie, a couple of weeks, and it's just nice to be able to do that as well.
Are you married?
I'm not married, no.
No?
But I'm what you call...
Courting?
Yeah, I'm gay.
Are you? Fantastic. Who do you fancy?
Yeah, my new boyfriend is George Michael.
Don't lie, I know his boyfriend.
You know his boyfriend?
Yeah.
It's not me?
No, it's not.
Ach, wie schade. No. Let's...
Are you really gay?
No.
Oh. I believed you, actually. I believe you.
That's...
Oh!
Doesn't matter. No, I'm not gay.
It's all right if you are.
But I'm not.
It's fine to tell them. Yeah. I'm sure they won't mind.
I'm not.
Alles klar?
Mel B said I have to watch you with the boys anyway.
Why?
Because she said you are gay.
Yes, I understand. Yes, of course. Wow, did she say? She said that, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I spoke to her today, said I was coming to see you. She said to watch.
She did not really say that.
She did.
She said that I was gay?
Yes.
That was the origin of Girl Power when you did that. It was
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I'm
No,
so glad.
we've had a great time, and it's nice now because we're all still friends and we're all still together. Well, the four of us, and we're all branching off doing our own individual stuff. I mean, Emma's got her own show coming out. I've got mine coming out.
What's Emma's show?
Mel C's on tour. I don't think I'm allowed to talk
all right,
about
don't
that.
talk
I always
about
get
it then.
myself in trouble on life.
It's all right,
That's
so do
all
we.
right.
And we do it every day.
You're sharing a desert island with one other Spice Girl. Who will it be?
Mel B. I think my nearest is that Mel G's actually got a ghost that used to, I don't know if she's still with her, but used to follow her around, which is quite weird. So I'd be in our hotel room and the shower would go on and things like that. That's very true.
There's obviously, you mentioned the girls in the band. Who are you still in contact with? Because you and Emma were very, very close.
Yeah,
Do you
we
still see
are.
each other, yeah?
I did a book signing in where was it? Not Blue Water, the other one, Brent Cross.
Yeah.
And Emma came down to see me with all her family. It was really lovely to see her.
Ich habe gelesen, dass du etwas mit Homer Simpson gemeinsam hast.
Was?
Oh, not that.
Ach, schon wieder diese uralte Geschichte. Spielst du auf meine Donut-Leidenschaft an?
About the donut thing?
Das ist Jahre her.
Years and years ago.
Mel B fand es sehr lustig, allen zu erzählen, dass ich süchtig nach Donuts sei. Ich habe zum Spaß mitgespielt und seitdem verfolgt mich diese Geschichte.
And it hasn't left me since.
Now, I know that Mel B's performing in Rent at the moment on Broadway. Very good for her.
I know.
Are you and the rest of the girls going to get out there to see her?
I'm definitely getting over there. I saw Mel C the other day and we're going to try and head out there together. And because we're so proud of her, it's a big show.
Yeah.
It's huge. And I did hear that she was a bit nervous the other day and that to kind of push her on. But she's so fantastic for that part. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her.
Do you still meet? Also habt ihr noch Kontakt miteinander? Seht ihr euch noch?
Yes, actually, I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks to see Mel B.
Okay.
And because she's out in New York, so I'm going to visit her. And,
I liked her records too. They were kind of
Yes.
funky. Mel B hat die super Dance-Sachen gemacht und so, die waren super.
Yes, I love Mel.
Melanie, C and Emma, they came to see me in New York with their mums, which is really nice. They came to see the show. And we had dinner. Which is I felt very honoured and very nervous. So I thought it was really nice that they made an effort to come out to New York and hang. Because I think, when you have good friends, you phone them up when you're in doubt or you're in need or you're down, whatever it is, and they comfort you and give you advice about stuff.
Oh my God.
That needle where you cast it all off.
Yeah, I think friends, they give you that support and that confidence in yourself, which sometimes you don't always, well, sometimes I don't always have. I get vulnerable and I have down days just like everybody else does. It's a little bit looser, but it's still...
Hey, why was the black chick called Terrible Spice? Because she was black?
She was scary.
I mean, why is she scary? Because she's black?
Well, because she was so fantastically confident. I think some people were a little bit intimidated by that.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see the
I thought because she was black chick.
Why was she called Criminal Spice?
I know, seriously. You know what I mean? It's like...
I see there's some underlying racism there where you were scared of her or something?
Yeah.
No, not at all. Anyway, we didn't give her the names. A magazine did, so...
Oh, Perp Spice. I mean, isn't that kind of like when you call the black chick scary?
Right.
And like, you know, all the white people like, hey, there's Scary Spice.
Carjacker Spice.
Yeah. I mean, I understand some black people can be scary to white people.
Some white people can be.
Yeah. Were you scared of her when you first...
Not at all. Not at all. She's actually gorgeous.
You own a vibrator?
Yeah, how do you get by?
Yeah, how do you get by without a man?
Oh, you know.
You got one? That's hot.
Yeah.
You really?
Mm.
What do you use? The what's that little one called?
I've got actually Scary bought me one.
Oh, no kidding.
Scary did?
Yes.
Which one should get you? The pocket rocket? That's nice.
I don't know what it's called. Don't want me to get the back of me.
Get the back of me, and mine is way bigger than yours. Hey, George. Oh. Say hi, look.
Hi, gorgeous.
Look.
It's freezing.
He's cold on it.
Yep. So we're going out one at a time. Back this way, please.
Okay.
Your last.
You know, celebrate the differences and just look forward to it together.
I am loving being in this competition, and I am not ready to go yet.
Please vote, because she's fab, and we need her in, because then she's not with us.
You can just give me a one-word adjective to describe some of your co-stars in dancing and also your fellow Spice Girls. Yes. Emma.
Oh, she's another adorable cutie pie.
And there's Melanie B.
I'm not fully prepared right now.
This is the Mad Room. This is for the website.
Oh, hi website.
It's always very messy in here, but we have lots of fun, and we're usually playing music. There's no music
Yeah,
in
Larry.
here, guys.
Yeah, David brought his music today.
Yeah. But we've had an amazing time in the O2.
Let me get myself a bit of camera time like that.
Wait a minute.
No, we have had an amazing time at the O2. It feels like home for me, especially. I love being at home. But I'm also really, really looking forward to going to
Performing
America.
with me tonight.
We are going to New York, Boston, Chicago,
Yeah.
Toronto, loads and loads of places. Washington, Philadelphia, and we really, really can't wait. It's kind of like a holiday for us girls when we get to travel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am going to miss being at home, I must admit. We've had an amazing time. The crowds have been the best, genius, and that is one thing I'd like to say. Thank you to all the fans that have been coming time and time again. We know how much support you've given us.
Yeah.
We've seen you in the crowd there nearly every night. A lot of you have been there every night, so we'd like to thank you all very, very much.
Ooh, I have.
See what I have to deal with?
Get on your spot. Get it in your naughty spot.
A naughty spot. Don't move for the whole song.
Shut up.
It's for me.
Oh, that's nice. Where's mine? Share it. We'll share it. Okay, thank you so much, New Jersey, for making this night so special. Now we're going to slow it down. Just a quick hi. He enjoyed the show, didn't you?
Great show.
How much?
He really liked it.
Did Mel B sing Holler to you?
She did.
I performed Holler to him, but he didn't really look. I think there was something on the floor that was more interesting for me.
It's a fantastic legacy, isn't it? Because we've had all four. We've had 4 of you on now.
I know.
The only one who hasn't. Emma was
Victoria.
actually a loose woman for a
Yeah,
while.
she was. I heard for a whole week she was loose.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be one.
Your fellow Spice Girl Mel B's in Vegas doing a show. Her body, right?
Unbelievable.
Has she always been that disciplined?
I look like that. What are you talking about,
You
Harriet?
do, Emma, but I'm looking at her six-pack. What does she have to do to get that?
Do you know what? She's always had an amazing body, but oh my God, she looks great.
If you could pinch another celebrity's body part and
Right.
replace one of your bits,
Okay.
who would you pinch from and what would you pinch?
Somebody's tummy.
Mel B's.
Mel B's
We've
abs.
been talking about it all morning.
Hello.
They're out of control.
I would steal those abs.
How many sit-ups can you do in a row?
In
a row. You know. How
5.
many?
No, not
I
really.
could probably do 4.
I could. I try, 20, 30.
Yeah, that's the
60's
same.
pushing it.
Mel does
60.
600 sit-ups
Oh.
a day. 60. She's like, 60 sit-ups, and then we're going to have a washboard stomach.
600 is definitely pushing it.
It's a bit too far.
Now, you are a very dynamic and a feisty woman, so to present you, Christine, with your award, 2 other women with more than just a hint of girl power, of course, they are the Spices, Mel B and Emma Bunton.
I was a judge this year, and when I read your story, your positivity completely inspired me, and you represent true girl power of anything.
You are amazing. You're very, very brave. And I'm so glad to meet you. Brilliant.
Completely inspiring. Well done. That's so deserved.
Congratulations to Christine Hollinger.
Question 3. If Jade was granted a Christmas wish and could swap a body part of yours for someone else's, which of these would he choose? Would it be Ginger Spice's hair?
Okay.
Or would it be Scary's bum? Or would it be Posh's boobs?
Okay. Well, good set. I'm going to go, because it's so fabulous, I'm going to have to go for Mel B's bottom.
Right.
Yes.
The scary bum.
You know what? But they were all my best friends, okay? And, you know, if I wanted to cry and eat hot dogs, I'd go to Emma.
Hands together for Mel B. How was that? How'd you go?
You know, I actually remembered the lyrics because that's Baby Spice's lyrics that I sung tonight.
That was
and I
Baby?
actually remembered them. Usually I'm only used to singing my own.
Do you think Emma would be happy, though? Or Baby would be happy if she saw that?
No, I actually feel like I've cheated on her just now.
You've cheated on 4 people right now, haven't you?
Lastly, true or false?
False!
False. True. Baby Spice needed to be burped after eating.
No.
The musical, I would say, is like an extension of our group. It just gets bigger and bigger. You know, we've got Judy Kramer, we've got Jennifer Saunders, the whole cast, then everyone coming to see it. We're all gonna, you know, just sharing the music together and having a great time.
You mentioned girl power there. The musical's all about girl power.
Listen, every woman gets a little bit scary every now and again, whether they're peed off with their boyfriend or they're just having one of those bad hair days. We're all a bit scary. I like my name. It kind of put a barrier up because when somebody would first meet me, they think that I was going to be horrible. And actually, I picked and choose whether I was going to be nice or not nice that day. But even if I was horrible, Emma would be so nice. So there was a nice balance, always in the group.
Jerry, Emma, me, Gino D'Acampo. That's a Spice Girls reunion right here, isn't it?
Yeah!
Fantastic. Who needs Mel B and Victoria, hey?
Me!
Hang on one sec. It's Mel B!
Happy birthday! Melanie B, I love you!
Melanie, thank you so much for coming to the party. We didn't think you were going to make it. What time do you call this? It's 8:57, for goodness sake.
I'm always late. But you know what? Where's my champagne?
It's here. I've got it for you and cake.
Lovely. Oh, my God, I miss you so much.
I miss you too, my darling.
Listen, Melanie, I'm so pleased you made it. I'm so pleased you made it.
I'm glad I made it. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Are you kidding me?
She wouldn't. She loves the party and she loves me, so she's here.
I knew we could do it. We got the Spice Girls back together. Melanie, listen, we're out of time. Thank you so much. You go and mingle, enjoy the party. Thanks for coming in.
Me. Jerry's here.
I will do. Okay.
I love mine because mine's a bit fruity, which is peach and strawberries, but I have got a bit of a soft spot for old Scary here, because hers, I like a bit of lychee as well.
See, mine's the winner.
No, it isn't. I just said
Nearly.
I have a bit of
A night out with my good friends Melanie B and Mel C. So I better give Mel B a bit of a call actually, because I wanted to apologise.
Hello.
Hello, darling. Listen, firstly, I need to apologise because I couldn't make it out the other night. I was so poorly.
I know. You know what? I was gutted you weren't there.
So, Melanie, you're in New York at the moment promoting your new single. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Well done. So proud, Mel. Sorry again that I wasn't out, but listen, we'll make up for it, right?
We will make up for it.
We're still rock and roll.
Yeah, we are. Don't get it twisted. Yes, we are.
Emma, what's the rest of Spice Girls?
They're great, thank you. Yeah, good.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Good. They're all doing different things.
Because you're primarily on TV.
Yeah, and radio.
And radio.
Yes, which I really enjoy.
Mel B is in America.
She's in America doing TV.
Do they understand what she's saying? I think, how do they understand what she's saying? Because she talks very similar to me. I want a Coca-Cola and a hot dog! I always imagine the can't tell what she's saying.
Yeah, I think she's all right.
Does she have a translator over there?
Maybe, yeah.
Emma came in later.
Yeah, she did.
To the group. How did you guys find her?
Well, it was through one of our singing teachers, because everybody that we hired weren't paid. It was like, when we get famous, we'll pay you. So our producers, our singing teachers, the lady that helped us go and buy these second-hand clothes, these are like Adidas T-shirts and stuff, all in different colours. It was like, look, we promise you when we make it, we'll pay you back. So our singing teacher said, look, I teach this girl. She's blonde. I'm sure she'd fit into this group. And we were like, OK, well, let's see her then. So she showed up at the train station, because we were living just a little bit out of London. We picked her up from the train station with her mum. And then we left her mum there. We were like, well, we want Emma to come and kind of hang out with us at our house. And she just fitted right in. I think that night, me and her cooked beans on toast and just stayed up till like 4 a.m.
Who was like the mama of the group? Like the one who's like kind of took on the motherly roles for everybody?
Probably between Jerry and Emma.
Jerry and Emma? And who
Emma used to always make sure everyone was fed and watered because she was a foodie.
Emma, this is Mel B here.
Oh my God, from
First
the Spice
of all,
Group.
I want to say I absolutely adore you and I love you. And I want to say thank you for being such a Spice Girl fan. Who knew?
Oh my God.
But my question to you is, why did you like Baby Spice and not me more? And your punishment for that is that I want you to do a rendition of one of the Spice Girls songs. You can pick anyone.
Oh my God.
I managed to grab the spicy pear for a chat.
Oh my goodness, it's Mel B and Emma Bunton. Woo!
I'm applauding you.
How do you feel about your old partner in crime coming back?
Vicky, she's my mate. I love having her here because she's honest. She's going to help me with my decision making, and apart from that, we get to hang out together.
Yes. We sat up and chatted for hours last night. Chatting. It was lovely.
I did give her a medley last night. I gave her a private showing of Wannabe.
Yeah.
Did you?
And I stood up and went to become one.
Yeah, oh my God, that was on. This is brilliant.
There you go.
How are you feeling about the boys' category? You saw them for the first time today, Emma.
Yep. I'm really excited because the thing is, Melly's told me all about them. They're all really strong. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting.
So she struck it lucky with the boys' category this year, then?
Absolutely.
What do you think that Emma's going to bring in terms of being a brilliant guest mentor?
Well, I think because I'm so involved, it's nice to get an outside opinion, and she knows how I work and how my brain works, and she's going to help me kind of not get so in my head, like look at the bigger picture and give me a bit of direction.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit all over the place sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Do you kind of straighten her out and get her to kind of be a bit more organised?
Yeah, of course I do.
She normally says a lot of naughty things. Do you normally stop her? Do you censor Melanie?
No, she'll be thinking it.
Naughty,
She'll be thinking it. Just so happens that sometimes I say it.
Yeah.
Are you naughty as well, then?
Really naughty. You would never know.
Serious?
But seriously, she is. Do you want to know what's underneath what she's wearing right now?
Come on, let's have a peek.
No.
See? Leather.
She's What do you think the boys need to bring in order to make it through to the live shows?
Lots of energy. We want... performance is so important. If someone's standing there not giving you any performance, just singing, it's just got no kind of emotion to it. And I think the main thing is that extra sparkle that you want, that we want on top of everything.
Extra spice.
So they've got to be damn good.
But I think it's going to be quite daunting because it's just the two of us. They've gone from performing in an arena to 5,000–6,000 people to now brought over to Mexico in front of just us two.
Can you remember the first time that you guys, as the Spice Girls, auditioned in one of those really nerve-wracking situations?
You didn't really audition.
I did.
You auditioned for us. It wasn't like a big...
I did. I auditioned. And I remember being told that I had to be 5'3". Do you know this story?
No.
I had to be 5'3" to be in the Spice Girls, and I thought, oh my God, I'm 5'1". What am I going to do? I went and bought the Buffaloes, which made me 5'3".
Is that where it all began with those shoes?
That's where it all began.
I remember you pulling up to the train station with your mum.
With my mum.
And we're all in the car going, is that her, is that her? And we're like, oh, she looks great. Oh, look how cute she looks.
What do you think will be going through the minds of these guys then?
It's so difficult because you're trying to tell them not to be, you know, we're here for you, we're supporting you as well, yeah, and just enjoy it. But it's a very daunting moment.
Well, literally, 3 of them are going to be majorly disappointed.
What kind of mentor do you think Mel will make in the live shows?
She's going to be tough, but in a really good, honest way, and I think she will get the best out of those boys.
Now I feel pressure.
Good.
She's got, what I've learned is she's got a soft side, hasn't she?
Oh, God, of course she has.
And finally, do you think you can win the X Factor with your category?
Yes!
I mean, I don't want to toot my own trumpet.
Remember those walls I built? Baby, they're tumbling down. I didn't even put up a fight. I didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in. I never really had it down.
All right, you know what? Hold on 1 second.
What's she saying? What's she saying?
You can do so much better than that. And you have to look at us, you have to connect with it. You're in your own world, you're being insulated, you can't do that.
I think she's just...
She's saying to you,
I think she's just telling him to let go.
She's got nothing to lose right now. Like, just give it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awful. This is just awful.
Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. I didn't even put up a fight. No. I didn't even make a sound. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. the risk that I'm taking. I'm never gonna shut you out. And everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. And baby, I can feel your halo. I pray it won't fade away. Halo, nah. Halo, halo.
Breathe. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. It can't have been easy to go first.
He's got a great voice. He's got a great look.
I think he's incredible. The girls are going to love him. And he's vocally great. But he's just so nervous today. He's not allowing himself to express.
But you see, in the stadium, in front of 6,000 people, he killed it. It's a massive risk to take.
I know.
Massive.
It is a big risk. It might be worth it, though.
Drowns in a trees, an exquisite extreme, I know. Damned as it seems, more heaven than the heart could hold. Oh, when I don't know what it's after.
How insane is this range?
It's so beautiful, such a beautiful disaster.
Though I find it hard to tell her all the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone. Must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side when times get rough and friends just can't be found like a bridge.
Moore's voice is big. He's good.
Water, I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Yeah. You tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around and say, yeah, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Oh.
It's like a little Justin Timberlake.
Holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best friend I'll ever know. There's no way I can ever go.
His voice is amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
Tear down the mountain, yeah, scream and shout. You can say what you want, I'm not walking out. I'm not gonna leave you, there's no way I'll be and I am telling you, I am not going. No, 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 I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. I don't wanna be free, and I'm staying, and you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So good. I don't know why, but it makes me cry.
I know. I feel emotionally drained.
Yeah.
Like he's taking it all from me. Do you know what I mean? I was like, what more do you want from me? We've got a hard decision to make. Wow.
Other good work that you've been doing, helping out judges' houses with Mel B.
I have.
What has that been like then?
It was incredible. It was a very quick time. I mean, I don't like to be away from my children for too long, so I was there for 72 hours.
A flying visit.
And it was amazing. It was amazing to be with Mel. She's great fun. You know, we had a little bit of tequila while we were there, and it was really good. And you know, the boys that she has are just brilliant. It was a very, very tough.
Is it hard?
Yes, it was. But I think she's got a great group, so yeah.
Look at Gino's face. Gino! Living their dream, you're in a Spice Girls sandwich.
I tell you, it's an honour for me. Thank you. And you're obviously the most matured one, all the four of them.
What do you mean by mature?
Five. I think you should stop talking there, Gino.
I said they get more mature, more old. This is... Gino,
stop talking, you're going to mash it up.
You can make a good soup with an old chicken.
I think you're doing a good job as well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, are you proud, Emma? There's your mate on X Factor.
So proud. She's brilliant. And she hasn't sworn yet either. She's good.
But on Saturday when it's live. Yeah. What was it like having Emma alongside you in Mexico?
So nice.
Oh.
Yeah. You've got your Terence Trent D'Arby hair on there. And Emma's just finished doing a lollipop lady job. Emma, who do you think's going to win the whole competition?
I think Andrea is brilliant.
Mel, if Jerry Halliwell would have walked on stage to audition for X Factor, would you have put her through?
Oh, I love it. Honestly, if she sang a cappella...
What if Victoria Beckham had auditioned?
Oh, forget it. I'm saying what they're thinking. The girls can't say it in case there's a reunion.
I think we work better as a five-piece.
Yes, the answer!
Yes. You're pretty filthy too, underneath it all.
Yes! Hi, you're listening to Heart Radio. Next up, it's Enya. Suck my balls, you.
She said to me when we sat down, she went, oh, my God, I'm not wearing any underwear. Did you or did you not say that to me?
That to her, Mel.
I think people need to know. She's got, like, a really sweet side, but she's also really dirty.
I love you.
Do you want a kiss?
Stop it!
Look at him now, look at him. He's thinking...
of this week's Celebrity Juice X Factor special. Don't start throwing food, because you know what's going to happen. The winner is... It's Louis' team! No, it was Gino's team!
Hi, Kaylee.
Hello, you okay?
How are you?
Hi. Thank you so much for bringing me here. Like, I needed this, and it means so much. It's my passion. Just thank you. I'm so grateful.
Don't cry before you sing. You know why? Because it's going to make your voice go all quirky. Don't cry.
I need to
You're
compose.
here.
Yes.
This is it. This is your moment.
I need to compose myself.
You are quite emotional today, but of course...
Yeah.
Put that into the song. That is what we want to hear.
Okay. It don't mean you're losing, everybody's bruising. Just be true to who you are. And with a smile, that's my home. Don't lose who you are. In the power of the stars. Who you are, who you are, who you are.
Yes! Oh, I'm so angry you made me cry, but thank you.
Yes!
It's hard to make Scary cry.
How did that feel?
Thank you. Oh, I felt amazing. And, like, the lyrics are so powerful, and I feel like I really relate to them. I think it's really important to know that it's okay. Like, not everybody's gonna like you. Just be who you are. That's so important.
So feel that. Your tone is beautiful.
Thank you.
You sang it to us. You gave it your all. I adored it.
Thank you.
I think well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I love that.
I liked her a lot.
Yeah.
But I think she would appeal to an older audience.
Yeah.
I don't think she would sell records to a younger audience.
Well, the whole point is having a whole diverse category.
Yeah.
So you've got every bit covered. Just stick with me.
And me.
I'll help you. We'll help.
Hello, Sahelia.
Hello.
So, why do you think you should be in the finals? What would you bring?
You need someone that will be able to pull performances out the bag week in, week out. Dance routines, rap sections. You can throw any choreography, any genre, and I am going to work harder than anyone to get there. I've fought for everything in my life, and I'm not about to stop fighting now.
OK, good luck.
Thank you.
Come on and let me out. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
My goodness.
Thank you very much,
Thank
guys.
you. Take care.
She's unbelievably confident. And
I like confidence.
I love confidence, but she didn't look at us.
Once.
She was just, you were her focus.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which, you know, I know you like.
Well, not particularly. I found it a bit awkward, actually. On the upside, you are going to remember her, right? She's not someone who's just going to sing there with a guitar. You either love her or you hate her, but you're going to remember her. Hi, Olivia.
Hi. You okay?
Right, what's the song?
This is Sometimes by Britney Spears.
Just imagine this is your video.
That's always a good one to do.
Right.
Whenever I sing, I think I'm in a video.
So just look around.
Just don't look at Simon constantly.
No, I wouldn't do that. That doesn't go down too well.
Baby, all I need is time.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
How did that feel?
Amazing.
Yeah, you know what? I know it's a few years old, that song, but it really, really suited you.
It was like you were in your own world. That was really important. I think that was why you were able to give it your all.
Thank you.
All right, well done.
I think you could throw any song at her.
Do you?
I really do. I think she'd be able to deal with any song.
So Samantha was a wild card. I find her distant. Hi, Samantha. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. How old are you?
17 just last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Samantha, I kind of wish that we'd met without your kind of what you think is your pop star image. I think that with you, I think we've had a bit of a mask put up. I'd almost like to see you without so much makeup, All I'm saying, Sam, is I want to peel away the mask. Does that sound bad?
Yeah. Yeah, that is bad. But I have to experiment, though, and I think that's a
That's
girl...
what girls do.
Maybe you should come back.
Okay.
Just love to her. Take all the makeup off. Come in a pair of jeans and just sit.
Hello.
Hi.
And who are you?
My goodness.
Different.
You look pretty.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
pretty
you.
with that makeup
You look
on.
amazing.
Thank you.
What's the song?
Make It Rain, Ed Sheeran.
Love it.
Make it rain, make it rain.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I could listen to your voice all day long.
Oh, thank you.
It was like we were meeting you for the first time. Well done, you.
Thank you so much.
That made a big
Thank you.
difference.
It's all about the eyes, isn't it?
Totally.
Before me. I just felt like I was inside her soul.
She has a maturity about her voice. It's like bluesy,
Yeah.
old. It's good.
That was like meeting a different person.
Yeah. That was impressive.
I want you to take your makeup off.
Shut up, you never.
Hello, Gifty.
Hi, Gifty.
Hiya.
How are you?
A bit nervous.
You're going to be fine. Enjoy it.
Will you realize when I'm gone that I dance to a different song? It's a shame, but I got to
Yay! Yes!
Well done, Gifty. That was a different side of you. And that makes you different. It makes you interesting.
Thanks. We were having a little party. I wanted to get up and dance with you.
I wanted to drag one of you up and dance with me.
I would
but
have done.
I thought, was I allowed to do that?
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so
That was
much.
brilliant.
Oh, it's fun and feel good.
Yeah.
I don't think she's got a huge voice.
But she's still giving it some.
Oh, my goodness, this is just getting harder and harder.
What am I going to do?
I don't know what you're
We're
going
going to help, so don't worry.
This girl, she's great.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Do you want to introduce yourself to Mel and to Emma?
I'm Caitlin Van Beck. I'm 18 and I've always dreamed of being in this position.
Caitlin, you have the potential with your voice to actually stand out in the crowd.
Thank you.
But now you've got to be amazing.
Great.
That's what I want to see.
It's your time.
Oh, maybe we should all be praying for time.
Yeah. Don't worry about the words, I think, because you were so in it.
I really don't want to go home. I've wanted this so much and it means so much to me.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that.
Tonally beautiful. She's got it all there. The control.
Yeah, crazy.
Is crazy.
Hello, Emily. You know what the process is.
Yeah.
I want you to be confident. Make it work this time.
Let's hear it.
They never wanna leave my exes in yours. They haunt me like ghosts. They want me to make them up. They won't let go. X's and O's.
Oh, it's like the perfect song for you.
I was about to say that.
I said it, I beat you to it. That's a perfect song for you.
It shows your personality. You've got this little quirkiness about you. I like the fact that you don't hide behind the guitar. Good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You have got a lot of good ones.
I don't think she's got a downside. The question is, are there people who are better?
Is there people out there quite similar to her?
There are.
Ready? Who is Mel's favourite Spice Girl?
I'm right here.
No, but I love you all.
Take the right answer, Mel. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. What? I love me. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we
both had me.
You both had me.
Me.
I'll give you half a point. Half a
Me.
point. Half
Okay.
a point on that one. What is Emma's favourite Spice Girls song?
Ready?
Yeah.
Yes! You got it right. There we go.
That was good.
That was
Very good. Which other Spice Girl is most likely to wind up Emma?
Oh, that's obvious.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yes! See, you got it. Who is the most likely to kiss a Spice Girls fan back in the day?
This is so easy. Oh my goodness.
Ready? In
One.
3, 2, 1.
Mel B.
Mel B. Amazing. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you. Who have I left out? Emma.
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Emma, she's just my eating buddy.
Your eating buddy?
Yeah, we'd cook and eat all day
That
long.
was...
You always said it's going to happen, no doubt about it.
Definitely.
You were by far, it seemed the most confident.
And I would even say on a yearly basis, oh yeah, we're definitely going to get back together next year. And I would say year after year after year.
Right.
And we would phone her and go, man, can you stop saying it? Let's play the game, come on!
Welcome to Miss Impatient Spice.
Which Spice Girl was once sick in Mel B's mouth?
Sporty.
No, not here, me.
It was
Emma. You were sick in my mouth?
Yes.
I knew that. I knew that.
Right, so
Emma,
we were in America. We'd gone out for some drinks. And we were on our way home in the car, and I did feel very ill because I'd eaten something
Right.
weird and had a few drinks, and I was sick out the window, but it blew.
The window, yeah, I do
back
remember that.
into my
mouth.
Yeah. Well, because she was still talking, of course. If she'd kept her mouth shut for 5 minutes, I might not have flown in.
Which Spice Girl is the worst singer?
Where did that question...
You should have betted these questions, Emma.
That was not on the list.
Like, whose idea was it to once run naked around a hotel in Los Angeles?
Mel B.
Scary.
Was
It was me.
your idea?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know.
I remember this very well. It was the both of us. We were doing dares, and we were only allowed to take a flannel, like a small flannel with us. So obviously, what do you cover?
What bits and pieces do you cover?
Difficult choice to make.
Well, well done on keeping it a secret, because, I mean, this is the response it gets. So, to keep, especially with Mel B, we know she can't really keep her mouth shut. So,
I can never keep a secret about Spice Girls. Let me just say that right now.
so how did you manage it? How did you manage it?
Well, I never kept the secret. I just kept on saying we're definitely going to get back together.
We just kept telling Melanie that it wasn't going to happen. And then she can let it out.
Mel B, I'm going to ask you about the Halloween costume you wore last week that everyone saw. This is the photograph, and that's you as Victoria. With a very convincing David, and it says, "No, I am not going on tour." Now, okay,
then with the other sign said, "Please, please, please do it for the Spice fans." So you know.
But so was that
it's
you
a really
still?
nice idea.
Was that you
costume.
trying to encourage her to change her mind?
That's just Melanie's sense of humour.
I just think I have a northern sense of humour, and it's very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed being Victoria for the night.
Spice Girls are back, having a right old little giggle and a cuddle.
We are having a right old catch-up.
Mel B is here! I am. Good to have you with us, Mel. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Now, you're here mainly to talk about Brutally Honest. It's your brand new book. It's out today. It is, it's kind of, I mean, it's pretty full on.
Yeah,
I mean, it's an
honest.
unflinch. It is brutally honest.
Yeah, I can't believe it's actually out today, because I've been working on it with my friend and writer Louise for over a year.
Right.
And there were points right in it that I thought, oh my God, I just can't do this. Because it is very honest, and I am tackling subjects that are really kind of taboo and things that people don't really talk about.
Were there bits in there where you thought, oh, should that go in? I'm not sure about that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
all
about
the time.
Were there what about bits, any you left out?
There's quite a bit that I left out, but because my main focus was to get across that being in an abusive relationship is not okay. And I think since 2015, it's now a crime to have coercive behaviour. I said that word correct. If you're in a relationship where somebody is humiliating you or making you feel lesser than you are, it's considered a crime. So I wanted to highlight that, and for the book to be a little bit more educational rather than a he said, she said.
It's amazing.
And in your
I cried through the whole thing.
It is. It's quite.
And then Mummy Bunton read a bit yesterday and cried. I was like, oh my goodness, it's just.
But what I was going to say was in those dark times that you went through, which you talk about very honestly in your book. Did you not feel like? Did you not reach out to you had the girls there with Jerry and Emma? Did you not feel that I need to reach out to them? That you were a team.
The thing is, when you're in that kind of relationship, you're very embarrassed and you're very ashamed, and you kind of lie a lot to cover up what is actually happening behind closed doors. So my life was just basically living a lie on the inside, and then on the outside pretending that everything's okay. Because for me as well, I had a lot of blackmailing going on. So my ex would say, well, if you leave me, I'm going to expose this videotape of you or tell people that you're this, this and this. So I kind of was forced to stay, and that's what happens in these kind of relationships, is that you want to leave but you don't see any way out.
Ahead of the book release, it was said that Mel B's book is going to blow the Spice Girls reunion out of the water. But there was nothing in there. There was nothing
Jamie
in there.
scaled that book for things to get on me, and there was nothing.
I was very fondly of my girls. They're my best friends, and
I
they're my rock.
I searched for dirt on Bunton. There's absolutely
That's
nothing
the
in
bit that I left out.
There was one bit. I was going to read you this bit, as when you first came across Emma. So this cute little blonde with pigtails turned up at the train station in Maidenhead with her mum Pauline.
Mummy Bunton always gets to look in.
Through the girly hair ribbons and pink lipstick, we all recognised she was a kindred spirit. Underneath that pretty, giggly surface, Emma is a warrior woman and far naughtier than anyone would believe.
See, well, I'm telling the truth, because she is.
I mean, she always tells the truth, doesn't she?
Is there anything in the book that you thought, my kids are going to read that?
Well, that's one of the reasons why I did it too, because, in the back of the book I say these are the 15 signs for you to realise that you're in an abusive relationship, because it's not just physical abuse, it's verbal abuse, it's emotional abuse, and I wanted my kids to know and be aware that these kind of relationships are not okay. So I wanted to reach out to women that have been through something similar to me. That's why I joined up with Women's Aid. And it's just educating, and the more that we talk about it, the more aware people are, because some of these women don't even realise they're in an abusive relationship. I mean, I did pretty quick, because mine was physical as well as emotional and sexual, if I can say that word.
No, you can. I mean, you do say, one of the things you said, when I talk about when your kid's reading it being embarrassed, one of the lines that stands out for me was you said, my sex drive is like a Formula 1 car. I was thinking, oh my God, my kids are going to read it. Oh, that is embarrassing.
Well, I'm just honest at the end of the day. And when you're married, you're married to the person that you think loves you and you love them. So, that is part and parcel of being in a relationship. It's sex. Don't you have sex, Jamie?
When Emma and I were talking about the things we were going to ask you, Emma said, don't ask her about money, it's rude. And it is. But there is one thing I just want to say.
No, but I do address that in the book, because part and parcel of being in those kind of relationships is your control gets taken away from you. So that's money, that's being able to drive a car, that's being able to text your friend hello. Those things kind of get taken away from you. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's bit by bit by bit chipping away at you every single day, day in, day out.
The reason why I wanted to mention it, because in the book you said, in the past 20 years of my life, I've made £80 million. Now, I was thinking, hang on, is that what Spice Girls make? Because it's my birthday coming up, and I might ask Emma. For something different.
10 years. I was married for 10 years, and most of my work is in America and Australia. So, aside from my lovely Spice Girls, I am quite an independent money earner, and I love earning money. And that's also a form of control also for your partner, because they put you out to work, so you can't think straight. But luckily, I love what I do and I love my work, and that's why I'm so happy. People like Simon Cowell, even though the girls didn't quite realise it also, they were very much my rock in the midst of all of this. But they didn't know the truth, because I was too embarrassed.
Well, listen, it's great that you're in today.
Because our rock.
We're thrilled to have you all back. How about this as a little
I love this
song. 21 minutes past 7. You know what? They still know the words. They still know all the dances.
We wrote it!
Emma Bunton and Mel B. I'm still getting introduced you as a guest. Yeah, you're the presenter.
No, you can introduce me as a guest.
Emma Bunton and Mel B.
Yay!
We have
2
so
out
much.
of 5 spicy.
My favourite too.
You always say that.
We have so much to talk about. Mel's brand new book, Brutally Honest, is out today.
It's out today, and I did an audio version too, because my daughter Phoenix has done her audio version for the book, and so has my mum. Because my book, it's not just my word, I've got about 12 people that have actually done their own chapters. So it's not just a he said, she said, it's actual facts about what happened to me and what people saw.
Right, okay, well, we're going to
You
find
didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Are you trying to rush me off a different topic?
No, I just want to say it's called Brutally Honest. We know you are brutally honest, so what we thought we'd do, we'd play a game of honesty.
Oh, I love
Elizabeth.
games.
Will you do that? Okay, we will play...
Are you sure about this? Are you ready for this?
Could be a disaster, but we'll play that in just a minute. Mel B's our special guest, telling us about her new book, Brutally Honest, which is out today. It is Brutally Honest.
She's always brutally honest,
She
isn't
is.
she?
Can't help it.
It's amazing.
So we thought we would take advantage of that and play... and play 60 seconds of honesty. We put 60 seconds on the clock. We sent some quick fire questions. You should answer the first thing that comes into your head.
This is live.
It is live.
Anyone got the beep button?
Hang on, I've just got the lawyers are on the phone.
Exactly.
They're saying this is a bad idea. Okay,
I love games.
Okay,
We love games.
here we go. 60 seconds. Simon Cowell or Louis Walsh?
Simon Cowell.
Who's your favourite Spice Girl?
I don't have a favourite. I love them all.
Who's the rudest celebrity you've met?
Can't answer.
What's Emma's cooking? You're not answering many of these.
I did.
What's Emma's cooking like?
I've never had it.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Which Spice Girl annoys you the most?
Jerry.
If you weren't scary, which Spice would you want to be?
Baby. Because she's right here. Because she's very
because she's right here.
Yeah.
X Factor or America's Got Talent?
Oh, that's a tough one. I have to stay true to my roots. X Factor.
LA or Leeds?
Leeds.
Leeds.
Harry or William?
Both.
If you
William.
If you could join any other girl band, what would it be?
I wouldn't.
Which Spice Girl has the worst breath?
Jerry.
What do you think of Cheryl's
Jerry.
X Factor performance?
I didn't see
Where
it.
did that come from?
Have you read your own book?
Yes, I wrote it.
What's the strangest place you've been spotted by a fan?
In a spa.
I've got one. Have you ever fancied Jamie Theakston?
I did for a hot second.
A hot second.
Just a second, yeah.
What,
Don't you remember?
Whilst we were
1
playing
second.
that game?
You're a good-looking man.
It was even better looking like back in the day. But no, you're still very good looking now. But
sure how to-
like
Yeah,
10 years
you were
ago.
cute.
Oh, yeah, hot to trot.
Oh, look, is that the time? It is now.
Is he awkward? I love awkward. Let's just leave a bit of silence.
Love awkward, Jamie.
It's 7:30. We are getting so many text messages for you in this morning, Mel. Fran says you're an inspiration.
Oh, we
lovely.
are.
Thank you.
Lisa says if you could pick an artist to replace Victoria on the tour, who would it be?
That's really rude.
Can't do
You
that.
can't, she's not replaceable.
We can't do
Can.
that, but Katy Perry. I'm joking. It's a joke.
But that would be good, actually, just for one song.
Just for one song. Why not?
Mel's new book, Brutally Honest, is out today. You talk. One of the things you mentioned in the book, which I thought was interesting, you talk about Eddie Murphy. Say he was the great love of your life.
I liked that.
Of course he is. And we've got a beautiful daughter together. She's 11 years old, my little angel.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were both madly in love with each other.
So that seems like there was a very romantic story.
Yeah, it was a nice story.
Do you feel...
Because the book isn't all doom and gloom, there's humour in it too.
Sure.
Amongst it all.
But it's heartbreaking. As I said before, it's heartbreaking to read about your friend who's going through that. And I'm going to stop talking because I'll probably cry again.
Yeah,
but it's quite nice, that chapter about Eddie, because I think you were living in LA at that point. I remember when you called me and told me about Eddie, and I was with Jade, I was getting my hair done, and me and Jade were screaming without you knowing, Eddie Murphy! Eddie Murphy!
Is it?
He's a really nice guy, and Angel's actually staying with him right now.
Oh, I love
so it's lovely.
Is it? I don't want to make you cry because I know how easy it is.
Don't,
but
please.
Was it difficult for you as a friend to read about what Melanie was going through? Did you have any idea the extent of some of the issues?
No, I think you knew something was a bit off.
We didn't know, and then there's a few times I'd been on the phone or I'd been in LA, and I was like, you're trying to kind of... But, when someone is in that, I think, we call it, I mean, she says it in the book, but we used to call Melanie the Ox, because she is on the outside, everything is fine and great all the time. And then, you just get glimpses, but it's very hard to kind of understand what she was truly going through. Because I mean, she says in the book as well that we tried to constantly on the phone, trying to phone her, or you know.
But yeah, it's difficult, and I became really good at just lying and faking that my marriage was amazing when it wasn't.
And people who might be listening to this, who might be going through the same thing that you have been through, what advice would you give to them?
Well, I mean, now there's refugees all over the place. There's women's aid hotline that you can call and get help and get advice, because it's very, very difficult to get out. And the abuser makes it difficult for you to get out, and they make you feel worthless, and they make you feel just like you're nothing.
Sure.
So, yeah,
it's been interesting, because I was thinking to myself, what with this whole Spice Girls reunion, I was thinking, well, why reunite? And with you, it seems really clear to me, because for this is an end of a part of your life.
Yeah.
An end of a chapter.
And the beginning of a new one.
A new chapter.
I mean, for me, this timing couldn't be more perfect, because I think I got my release date in February of my book. And in February, we didn't know if we were going to definitely be all getting back together. So I just plodded along with my book, and then I was like, oh my God, this is actually happening. I mean, I've been saying this for like 5, 6, 7 years, we're definitely going to get back together. Yeah. And I think I've said it enough. Yeah, it's actually happened. So it's all me!
So now,
and so it's lovely.
Just on one final, so forget the past, let's look to the future. Is it what's happening? Have we started?
Some of our song lyrics. Well done, Jamie.
I'll chuck that in. And what have we started the rehearsals yet? Do you need me to help out at all?
No. With what? What could you do?
Hold a light.
You're one shot.
Hold lights, make tea.
It's great to have you.
It's going to be very exciting. I know.
It's great to have you all back again, and it's been a real pleasure having you in. We're out of time. We could talk for a while. Mel's new book, Brutally Honest, is out today. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And don't be a stranger, but you'll come back and see us again soon.
Of course I will.
Is it nice to see your old mate?
Oh my goodness, it's lovely. And I just went outside to say goodbye, and I was nearly going off for breakfast.
Yeah, you do know you got...
Oh, sorry, I've got to come back. So just before Melanie left, she went to me, when are we switching on Christmas? That's so sweet. I know. When are we starting Christmas? It could be today.
I had to ask, because Mel B has a new book coming out next week. What can I say that will make her laugh besides I think you're the prettiest?
She is amazing. She's been over in the UK with us, so that's where I get to see her, even though she lives in America now. But yeah, she has her new book. Is she coming to see you?
She is coming to see me.
Good.
You'll have to give me some secret dirt to kind of ask her.
Oh, she's very open and honest. She'll tell you everything.
That's true. She is. I've met her a couple times, and I'm like, I would totally be friends with you. Because
she's amazing.
She's a little naughty.
Yeah, she's very naughty.
I just left London with Mel. I did. I talked to her about her book. She was so much fun. She was over the moon excited about this tour. So can you give me one little secret about the Spice Girls tour and what we're going to see?
A secret. Okay, well, we were together just the other day back in London, and we're at the stage now where we're creating. So we're creating the stage. We are talking about the set list, and I think we love that bit. We sit together and we're like, okay, what are we going to do for this song? And what are the outfits going to be? So that's where we're at the moment.
She told me she was going to get the original wild Mel B hair back.
I want to see that back. When I was Baby Spice, I mainly just ate baby food.
David Steve. So you only ate baby food?
Yeah. So I moved in with the girls. We lived together, and we didn't have very much money. So I used to eat baby food.
What were the other girls eating at this stage?
Beans on toast, corned beef and rice.
Corned beef and rice? Who was eating that?
Who do you think?
I'd go for Mel B.
Yeah.
If I could trap you on a desert island for the rest of your life with one other Spice Girl, and I agree it's a bit awkward because one's in the room.
Well, I've got like 4 great options.
Be Mel C?
No, I haven't finished yet. Emma would be good to be able to sleep at night because she's very cuddly and very mumsy and warm.
Now, do we talk about the Piers Morgan interview or not? It's up to you. No. We just don't. We just don't. We can. Well, I think it's genius. I think Mel B, between you and I think Mel B dropped a gossip bomb in sort of vintage Hollywood PR style. Because that's going to be brilliant, isn't it? You know, and I think Jerry and Mel B will have to sing "We Become One," won't they? Come on, don't tell me that. Don't tell me this is not good for business. Come on now.
I mean, out of anyone I've spoken to, actually, you know the girls more than me. And Mel B, like, sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, what is she saying now? It's the first I've heard of it. Just put it that way.
Right.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Well, who knows what's going on inside Mel B's head at any given moment? But did you watch the interview? How did you find out about it?
No, I wasn't there. I haven't seen it yet, and
How long did it take for your phone to melt?
Not long. Not long. Lots of texts. Yeah.
But as I say, it's got to be good for business, isn't it?
I don't know.
Because it's a laugh. It's just a laugh, isn't it?
Well, that's how I feel. It's a laugh. And also with Mel, you take everything with a pinch of salt, and she's great. She's great fun.
Yeah. So obviously the tour now, we are all waiting for this. I'm so excited. We have had so many messages today.
No.
Yesterday was the first day of rehearsals.
Yes.
Were you all present?
Yeah, so me, Jerry and Mel C were there, and so she's rehearsing there, which is really funny.
Oh, so she learns the steps.
So we're doing the same rehearsals, but obviously she's there, and then she comes over soon.
Do you know what? When me and the girls were together, we used to do that sometimes, and then you kind of piece it together, don't you?
Yes, and then, but we are coming, I think she's coming over in the next few weeks, and then we work all together.
Look who's here!
Action!
Guess who is who today?
I'm Scary!
And I'm Baby!
Just for today.
Just for today.
I've just had some Reiki healing. As you can see, I'm all refreshed. But the most important thing is that my food just arrived. I've been waiting for Emma to land from the airport, and she's not here yet. So I'm thinking I have to eat all of this by myself. Fish and chips and mushy peas, brown sauce, and some chicken. So that's it. I'm so relaxed after this Reiki session, you have no idea. Good night. I'm eating. Smashed it. But when the fire alarm...
Holly, have you ever experimented?
No.
What do you mean, experiment? What are you on about? We're getting off with your own sex. No, Holly, have you ever, scissor-sisted?
No.
Have you ever kissed sweet lips of a lady?
What are you getting at?
No. Just asking.
Is this going to be a game? No.
Don't lie.
No, like, what do you mean? No, I have...
Your voice has gone really
Hey, I think Holly's answered the question there.
Which celebrity is the biggest gossip?
Emma Bunton.
Does she?
She's a right good old gossip, that one.
She knows everything.
She knows everything about everything, right? I did that with Holly Willoughby because she told me the night before that they'd had a night out and they had a little bit of like a girl kiss. And then I was on the panel with Holly Willoughby and I went, oh, you and Emma, you snogged, didn't you, last night? And she went, why would you say that out loud? I said, oh, sorry. And then they aired it.
4 other Spice Girls you can pick. Shag, marry, kill.
Oh, God. Good question. So Shag. God.
Oh, well...
Who would I say?
Well...
You know, probably Baby Spice. Yeah. Because even though she's all innocent, she's a little bit kind of kinky, that one, I think. My thing was I had to get my full weave in and then I took it out after the show and then you do all your vocal warm-ups, do 300 sit-ups, stretch out your body. That's what I used to do anyway, me and Mel C. So it's that whole, like, 2-4 hour lead-up.
Before you go on stage?
Yeah.
Why?
And lots of jumping jacks, because you want to warm up your body just like you want to warm up your voice.
I love you just said me and Mel C did vocal warm-ups, the other two didn't.
They didn't that much. You know, I think Emma's voice is naturally high, so she's blessed with this angelic voice. So I don't even feel like she ever even has to warm up.
Oh.
She doesn't really.
Raffiney B wants to know, I'm being a bit mean here because I'm getting you to answer this, get myself out of hot water. Who was the laziest girl in rehearsals?
Who was the laziest girl? What?
In rehearsals?
I would say it's a tie.
Oh!
It wasn't me. Gary and Emma.
Well, we can say that because they're not here to defend themselves.
Put in the extra work, didn't she? Because she was rehearsing before anybody even started rehearsals, and she really committed to getting the timings and the steps right.
Yeah.
So then, I'd have to say it's Emma then.
And there's something so lovely when people that you adore, that your kids that adore each other.
Yes. Melanie B and I cried our eyes out one night because our two youngest were right at the front, dancing together, and all of a sudden they just grabbed each other and hugged for ages. That was it. Me and Mel were like, oh my God. It was such a special moment. And they're having that connection. But it's funny because you can see, your character in your children, and you can see their, the other girls' characters in their children. And it's just brilliant. Brilliant. They had so much fun together.
Who's the craziest?
Crazy in how?
Like, oh, we're all out together. Oh, shit, it's going to get naughty.
It's going to get fun.
Mel B.
Oh, Mel B! Yeah, Mel.
Yeah.
Mel.
She's very honest, isn't she?
Yeah, she's very honest.
And says things to people that you just think, oh, you just said that to me in my ear. Don't say it to their face.
Yeah, I love that. We used to party a lot, me and Mel, though.
Yeah.
Jade came to our first tour.
Right.
So I met him in Manchester. He came to Manchester and he was in the audience. And I was a bit nervous because I was a bit of a Damage fan. Yeah. Of course. And he was in the audience. I was a bit nervous. I remember he used to do this reggae bit. And I was thinking, oh no. And Jade's watching. And then I met him backstage. And
what was his line?
Do you know what? It was me. So he was sitting around a table and we were all going to this party, and we'd kind of talked, but there was a lot of us. There was a big round table. And then I just went up to him and I went, we're going to a party now and you're coming with me.
Did you?
Yeah. How brave was that?
I imagine something like, I don't know, Mel B just going, my mate fancies you!
Actually, I think she might have done that. I think she might have done that at one point in the night. Who have you fancied the most out of everyone you've interviewed?
Holly Willoughby.
Really?
Yeah, she's fit, isn't she?
She's fit.
Yeah, she's super fit.
Yeah.
You like Holly Willoughby, don't you?
She's my favourite too.
Would you let us off with her?
I'm not...
Have you?
No.
I just love the fact that there's a Spice Girls WhatsApp group. Like, who's the most active member?
Oh, Mel B.
Of course she is.
Me and Mel B are generally on there. Yeah, I mean, when somebody once said to me, oh, can you imagine getting into that WhatsApp group? I had palpitations. I was like anxiety. Because there's quite a lot on that WhatsApp group, yeah.
I do remember, Mel B's going to kill me for this, but I remember when we first travelled, obviously going to lovely restaurants, which none of us had ever done, and they came over and Mel B said, can I please get the chicken without the corn, because it was corn-fed chicken.
And we're all laughing now. Yeah, terrible.
She's going to kill me for saying that. But that's how we'd never kind of been to those restaurants.
If you were to give all the Spice Girls names based on their personalities, what would you call the other Spices?
Baby Spice is actually quite a raunchy, sassy pants, so she'd definitely be Lustful Spice.
Ooh. Up next, Charity Case as Scary Spice.
I knew Charity was a cougar.
I'm giving you Scary Spice realness. This is Mel B if she were a leopard.
Mel would scratch her eyes out for that outfit, I think. Mel B would absolutely love it. It sparkles, it shines, the cane. I mean, please let me take that home with me.
You're very welcome to it.